Leo, Virgo is your ability to think highly of yourself or not highly of yourself. And so Virgo conscious of what you become, you've decided what you were worth. You have decided you become worthless, or you become valuable, or you become priceless. You become that with yourself. And the problem with your situation is that you draw in through your sun all these situations. If they're bad, if the situation you draw in is bad, you've become low of yourself. If the situation brings attention and glory and fabulous and views and likes, then you suddenly think highly of yourself. But you have allowed yourself to become valuable or not valuable by your audience, not by your choice. So the change here is I'm going to choose what I'm worth. And you have some Leos who are just brazenly brave. You're like, boy, that thing, he sure thinks he loves himself, or she's, because they become valuable, and that's it. That tail is wagging, waving high in the back, and you're not going to mess with it, right? Now, the whole spectrum of this is, of course, you're going to become different with your money. You're going to become different with your investments. You're going to become profitable. You're going to become abundant. So this change of how you become with your soul core values transforms into everything you manifest. So this is probably the most important week of the year for you, because this makes or breaks your wallet. On the other side of this is personal boundaries. So the Pisces side is, all your karma comes from boundaries. Leos always have boundary issues. Their karma comes from sex, imprisonment, losing something, losing someone, death, issues around intimacy. It comes out through, can I change or can I not change? All these different things, right? And as a result of all these different things, you inevitably either decide you can change or can't change based on the wounds you've had around boundaries. So you've been forgiving your boundaries. You've been loosening them up. You've been opening up to things and closing down the things. And now that you can do that, now you've taken off the straitjacket of your own boundaries caused by your own damage. And now you can choose without other parts of you arguing what you're worth. So you want to defer to, it's okay. That's the magic words for you. It's okay. It's totally okay. I don't care. I don't care about it. I'm letting it go. And therefore, I'm worth $1 million. And that's what's going to happen. Now, the square to Jupiter is, as a result of your wounds and your values, you either thought you belonged on stage or didn't. So Jupiter and Gemini is saying, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. Move on. I'm thinking of the Tom Petty song, Come Along Here No More. That ultimately, what you think you had to be in the world, not true. And so as a result, well, if that's not true, well then, squaring the Pisces energy and squaring the Virgo energy, really T-squaring that energy, well, then I can let this go and let that go, and then I can really make some money. So you are sort of detangling the inner stuff inside of you that's kept you from being on stage. And if Leos are on stage, then they're going to go world tour, most likely.
It's serious.